Hi, I'm Danny Rich with the Judgement Report. Today we're going to talk about the most profound verse in all of the Bible. Many may dispute the verse that I'm going to claim is the most profound verse in the Bible. But I want to just lay out the case here that Genesis 1:1 is the most profound verse in all of Scripture. It goes like this: In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. It's a simple statement. It's a declarative statement of fact. And why is it the most profound thing, in my opinion, is the fact that it's talking about the foundational aspects of all creation and our relationship from there to God. In that one simple sentence, there is a wealth of information, the implications of which are extremely deep and profound. It tells us that there is indeed God. It presupposes God. It says that there is God and He is creator. It tells us that He created the beginning and all the heavens and the earth. We can talk about time, we can talk about space, and we can talk about matter. All that we know is wrapped up in that. All that we describe through our sciences is wrapped up in that. And God transcends all of them and has created them all. But from there, you can go and say, well, God must be something. He can't be bound by time. He transcends it. He created it. He can't be bound by matter. He can't be bound by space. He is something more. But it also tells us other things, like the fact that He creates. It tells us that God is a mind, because the only thing we know that is creative, the only thing that we can know, we can learn, we can test and prove that is creative is a mind. The only thing that creates purpose is a mind. So God is mind. We find out elsewhere in Scripture that God is spirit, and we should worship Him in the spirit and in truth. And we see that spirit is something that transcends time, space, and matter. The fact that God is telling us about Himself, that He created all things, that He is transcended and higher and above them, it tells us that He is coming down into His creation. He tells us that He is coming in and He is talking to us to let us know of Himself. He's revealing Himself. That tells us that God is personal. He's not just simply a mind. He's a personal mind. He is a being of immense power as well, because He created all of this. He's incredibly intelligent. And this one single verse is so profound because now it is the foundation of all things that come after it. If you don't have a problem with that particular verse, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, then you shouldn't have a problem with the rest, anything else in Scripture. You should have no problem with God being able to raise a man from the dead and performing miracles, whatever it might be. A virgin conceiving, the sun, time changing around in certain instances, and that the sun standing still, appearing to stand still in the sky in the day of Joshua, whatever it might be. It's incredible, because the fact is that God is declaring Himself in an incredible way in that one simple statement, that He transcends all, that He is all powerful, that He is all knowing, that He is personal, that He is actually seeking out to you. The very fact that He is making that statement in Scripture, that He starts there, it shows us that He is all powerful, and yet He seeks to come to you and reveal Himself through His Word. It shows us that we have worth, because He saw fit to create. And He did so with a purpose. And part of that purpose has you and me in mind.